Alright, the purpose of this video is to go through the steps that you need to take to submit a subdivision project to the City of Kalispell. So the first step would be to go to kalispell.com, and on our home page on the left side you'll see an icon that says Permits. Click that Permits icon and that'll take you to the Permits and Electronic Plan Review page, and this provides you some information for all of our permits. If you haven't looked at our electronic plan review requirements, there is a file format requirements PDF that you need to check out so that you know what file naming conventions and sheet naming conventions we require, as well as some of the requirements for file sizes and restrictions on PDFs. After you've done that or watched the video on that, then you can come into the public portal by either clicking this Apply for Any Permit Here, or in this green menu, Apply for Any Permit Here. Either of those will take you to the public portal, and there you'll see that you're in the CityWorks public portal, and you can, if you've already applied for any type of permit through the City of Kalispell, then you can enter in your username and password. So if you've applied for a right-of-way permit or construction stormwater permit previously, then go ahead and enter your information here. If you've not done that, then just click this sign up link and that'll take you to a page where you can set up your account for the public portal. You'll need to provide your email address and a password and then some contact information in case we need to get a hold of you. But if you've already done that, then enter your information. If you've forgotten your password, click this Forgot Password link and you'll get a password reset prompt that'll come through your email. So I'm going to the test site for CityWorks so that I don't mess up our live site, but just enter in the account information for our username and password. This is the landing page. This is what your landing page would look like as well, except for there's a map below it showing where all of your permits are at. And then you can see the status of several of my permits in here. One's in review, I've got 2 that are open, one's pending. So you can check the status of your permits, your design submissions in here. We're going to go to a new application, and then because this is a subdivision, we're going to the Subdivisions tab. But this is the area where you could select other permits that if you're going to apply for a building permit or stormwater permit as well. Once inside, here's your choices for subdivisions. We have a residential subdivision 2 to 5 lots, so that'd be a small subdivision. Residential subdivision greater than 5 lots. We have a single lot commercial and a multi-lot commercial. So we're just going to do a residential subdivision more than 5 lots and click Begin Application. So first thing is project development name. We're going to just say Kalispell Residential Subdivision. But that should be your project name and something that we'll be able to recognize once you enter it in. And then if you don't have a location, a lot of times subdivisions don't have addresses yet, and that's okay. You could enter in something here so we have a general understanding. Maybe it's between 3 Mile Drive and 2 Mile Drive as an example, or west of Stillwater Road or something like that. That'll give us a general understanding of where it's at. But you don't need to enter anything in here if you don't have an address yet. Then click this next button. Now this is where you would enter your people group information, and this would be for everybody that's on your development team that you want to have access to know the status of your project. So we've got several locations in here for you to fill in, and also keep in mind that you can click this Use My Info if you fall under one of these categories that are already there, and you can also change these out if you want to say add in the architect here. You can do that as well. So you have some options here to modify your people group, and once you've gotten that complete for everyone on your development team that you want to have as part of your project, click the next button. Now here's where you need to drop in your design information. So for a subdivision, you're mainly going to be providing civil engineering drawings, and those are located, I'll take you in there. So on the City of Kalispell website, you want to go to Departments and Public Works, and then we want to go down to Engineering on this left menu, and then Supplemental Engineering. So we have in this location, and you can see the address up here if I went too fast, but this is where we have checklists for different items, civil design items that need to go into the design. So these checklists are here. General would apply to every project that you bring in, and then if your project has some of these but not all of these, then you should check the checklist for, let's say, a sanitary design. These are the items that you need to verify that you're meeting in our design and construction standards. So on this left side is our reference to the design and construction standards and the general description over here, and you're just going to enter in your project information, yes, no, or yes, NA, or deviation requested, and then supply that as part of your reports that you're going to upload. So fairly detailed, but provide those checklists with everything that's applicable for your project: transportation, water, storm. The storm treatment is covered in several different checklists because we have different types of treatment that can be used, but your general storm for your piping conveyance would be this storm sewer system here. And waiver of protest SID form is also there available to you. So that's where you get all the information for the civil design. You're also going to need to be able to provide information for the Parks Department to review, so that'll be your irrigation and landscaping plans, and then also your fire department information, because you'll have to have sign off from the fire chief for access into the subdivision and around the subdivision, as well as location of fire hydrants. So keep those in mind as well. Main checklists are the civil engineering checklist. So all right, we're going to go back into that tab, and we're just going to drop in some files. So I'm just going to grab some files that I have available here in my downloads. We'll just bring in this drawing here, or this file here, and some specifications just as examples of things that you would need to bring in. But in yours, you're going to have your single plan set that includes all the different disciplines that may be involved in your subdivision design, and on a commercial subdivision that may include even more, but likely you're going to have mainly civil plans, landscaping plans, maybe some zoning exhibits in there. Make sure you put all that in one plan set, and then you upload your reports as separate PDFs. And so your reports would be your sanitary and water and storm design report, your transportation impact study report or traffic impact study report, your geotechnical report. All of those reports should be added in here as well. And once you get them all in, hit the submit button, and now your project has been submitted to the City of Kalispell. Now, as reviews are completed, you'll see new documents uploaded into this related documents area here, and you'll see a review report that's generated with that. And then as you have revised documents, you'll be dropping them in here for us to review again. And here you can see the status of the project. Currently it's under review because it's just been created and submitted to the City of Kalispell. So that's how the subdivision upload would work for the City of Kalispell. And then to go back to your main menu, just click the CityWorks icon up here, and you can see all of your open and active permits.